Welcome everyone. Today we are going to discuss switches, fuses and circuit breakers. This is the first part of video in which we are going to discuss about switch. Fuses and circuit breakers will be taken in next video. See, here in this slide we can see there are different types of switches shown on the slide. Let's see. First of all, what are switches? A switch is a device which is used to open and close electrical paths, thereby stopping the current or allowing the current. Yes, right. Switch can do the both functions. First, it can allow the current through a circuit, or it can stop a current through a circuit. Later in these slides, we will see there are two types of switches, NO and NC switches. See, the switch can divert the current from source to the way it is connected. In this situation, current is available at this point and it can be diverted to this branch as well as that particular branch where it was initially connected. So let's see. There are a variety of switches, right? There are several kinds of switches which we don't hear in daily life, but particularly they are very useful in some kind of circuits, like you must have seen two-way switch on ladder switching, where single light can be controlled by two switches. Suppose you are on ground floor and you use a light on the ladder, and suppose you reach on first floor and you want to turn it off, then you can turn it off by using two-way switch. So first of all, the simplest part is SPST, single pole and single throw. S stands for single and pole stands for the number of separate electronic current. See, there after closing the switch only one branch will be possible. So this is pole, current is pole, and throw is the position, on position. It can be either on or off. The throw can make it on or off. There is only one throw possible. Later we will see in different other type of switch. There are two throws also possible. Three throws are also possible. How it is possible we will see later. First of all, see, this is single pole. Why it is single pole? Because single current source is there and we can throw it in single position. So single pole and single throw. Here here also the incoming current has only one branch, so it is again single pole, but it can be thrown to two different positions. So suppose we say this is A terminal and suppose this is B terminal. So the switch can be thrown to terminal A as well as terminal B depending on our choice. So this is called double throw situation. Single pole but double throw. Why it is single pole? Because single incoming current. And why it is double throw? Because two throw positions are there. Two different circuits can be controlled. Suppose we connect light on this wire and suppose we connect fan on this wire. So either you can turn on the light or you can turn on the fan depending on your choice. So there are two throw positions available and pole is single. See. This is the another part of switch, another type of switch, double pole single throw switch. Double pole single throw. Why it is double pole? See, here there are two branches, two separate currents are coming, but throw position is single. Either these two are controlled simultaneously. Either they can be on or they can be off. Either they can be closed or they can be open. both has to be done simultaneously. So yes, it is double pole but single throw switch. Next, let's see next type of switch. This is DP-DT switch, double pole and double throw switch. Why it is double pole? Very simple. We have seen earlier there are two separate branches, that is why double pole, and there are two throws possible. Say in this branch, suppose this pair of wire can be switched to either these two, these one, and these two red cables can be switched to these two cables, or we lift it up, then it can be connected to these two, sorry, these two. So the tick cables are different choices, the circle cables are different choices. So our switch can lie with circles or can be lie with switches, and the function is the switching is simultaneous. Either they can connect to circled one or they can be connected to ticked one. So it is double pole double throw switch. Let's see one example. It is very useful. How it is useful? Let's see. Double pole double switch has 6 terminals. Behind the switch you can count the number of terminals. I have made terminals for you. There are 6 terminals. Suppose we want to control the direction of DC motor. So we supply plus and minus on the central pair. This is plus and this is minus on the central pair, and we make a DC motor. Suppose this is a DC motor, it has 2 terminals. Again, one of the terminal is being connected to one of the terminal, suppose we connect to this terminal, and another pole of the DC motor, suppose we connect to this terminal, sorry, suppose we connect to this terminal, and you can draw X, we can draw X like this. So what will happen when we turn the switch this side? What will happen? This positive will be connected to this left pole, and negative will be provided to right pole. Suppose this makes a clockwise rotation. Suppose this makes clockwise rotation in the motor. Now double throw. This was the single one throw position, and this is the another throw position. Suppose we throw the switch to this side. What will happen? Then plus will be connected to this particular part, and this plus will travel via this, and now this terminal will be positive, and vice versa, negative will be provided at this terminal. What will happen? The sense of rotation will be changed. It was rotating clockwise, now it will be rotating anti-clockwise. This is the use of one of the use of DP-DT switch. And earlier I told you also that it can also control ladder switching, go down switching, step switching. So it is very important type of switch. We need to know about the switch particularly. So later we will in another video we will discuss fuses and circuit breakers. Thank you.